Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. For you guys who don't know, for my people who are going to actually learn through this video, my name is Oluwatobiloba and I specialize in lifestyle, college, as well as travel content, basically lifestyle altogether. So before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to have a chance to do that at the end of the video. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, as you guys can kind of see by the title, this is basically a success guide to basically moving in for college. So for all my first years, and then if anybody transfers or anything, this is going to be for you. So the way I'm going to kind of set up this video is basically I'm going to talk to you as kind of a strategy for the day before as well as the day of, because you have to have kind of both consistently, in my personal opinion. So first, let's talk about basically the day before or prior to moving in. In my personal opinion, prior to moving in, you need to remove all packaging, box. I don't know why that took me a while, but basically remove all your packaging box. There are exceptions to this rule. If you have any fragile items that need to be taken care of, that need to be in a box, as well as if you have extra equipment. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, if you have extra equipment, like let's say something that needs to be assembled, keep that in a box just so you don't lose stuff. Come from somebody who, I didn't lose it during moving day because my moving day was good. But in general, you don't want to lose anything during that time at all. But keep those kind of together. It's going to help reduce kind of waste because first of all, when you move in, that trash can is going to be full and it's going to be hard to dispose of things because you also need to maintain there's other people moving in. You don't want to disrupt their move-in time too. So try to take off as many packaging as you can so you don't have to trash anything. So yeah. Okay, another thing I advise you guys to do before your move-in is basically, this is what I personally did and it helped. I personally got U-Haul boxes and I use that for organization. So I'm gonna list somewhere, I don't forget what side I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on one of those sides. I'm gonna list you guys the categories. So I sorted it between 7 categories. I did bathroom stuff, bed stuff, closet stuff, desk stuff, cleaning stuff, laundry stuff, black hair stuff, medications and vitamins, and basically all those little necessities and all that, and then accessories. I personally did that so I knew if I'm gonna give a task to somebody, it'd be easier for them. Also, it gave me my headspace. So I have a dorm list, which you guys should definitely check out in the description box. I used that dorm list and I separated that prior to even doing that. So I knew if I got stuff done when I first tried to buy it, and then also when I was organizing it together. So that was a double check for me, so I didn't miss anything at all. I say U-Haul boxes, I think they're kind of cheaper to get, and you can mark them off with a Sharpie and stuff, and you can stack them up as well. So yeah. Now to the next tip too. Okay, so this tip is kind of connected to the other tip. I say pre-pack things pre-pack things where you want them to be. So I'm gonna put an example because I don't know if I worded that really well. So I had this little desk container, it's those little side doors. I'll put a picture so y'all can kind of visualize it. I used that, right? So I knew I was gonna put my gift cards there, my money there, all stuff. So rather than them put them in 2 different places, I just put everything inside of there. So when I got there on there, all I do is put it there. It wasn't that much work. And then for another example, for me, I didn't have a shower bag. I did have a shower bag, but I ended up not needing to use it because I had a sweet swallow. So if I had a shower bag, everything that I wanted in the shower bag was already there. And I didn't need to organize it when I was in college because there's no point if you have the time to. Plus, that also helps with organization as well, and this makes things way smoother. So definitely put stuff where you want them to be prior if possible. So now we're gonna go into the last tip for the day before or prior. Okay, so now last tip, obtain your own personal card. I'm telling you right now, some colleges, me and my parents were trying to figure out if we wanted to bring our own card last year, and we just decided to get it just in case. So we rented it, I'm pretty sure, from U-Haul too. It was the ones, I'm gonna put another picture because I can't describe it, but we did those ones. It was kind of flexible, and that was just in case we didn't have the boxes that they had. So we had that. And I would say don't rely on it even if your school says they have it, because think about it. If everybody might have that mentality and then there's not going to be boxes. So I was helping my class move in because I moved in a week earlier, and legit the way us volunteers, the line to get the carts were long, first of all. And then us volunteers had to go upstairs and be hey, are you using this box? And we had to retrieve them. So they were in limited quantity for how many people wanted it. So it can probably just delay you. So bring your own cart and then utilize that as a backup, as an addition. Because if not, like, it's whatever. Our boxes, we had to use, I think, one of them. We were able to do everything in one flight using my cart as well as the cart the school provided. So it was easier to have both compared to, you can only utilize one cart at my school, VCU. We could only use one cart to do it. We couldn't take 2 carts and pull it up. You do have to go back and forth. Plus, you don't want to do that too. It makes things complicated because everybody's trying to move in. Just get your own cart. If you want 1 or 2, that's really up to you. But definitely get your own cart and rent it out or possibly keep it too. So yeah, now let's go to the day of for moving day. Okay. So now is moving day. How I do it. First of all, I'm going to put this little segue because, mental health and everything. Please realize that this day might be stressful to you. We can understand that. But it's also going to be stressful to those that are helping you too. Because first of all, like, I assume the people who are helping you are connected to you. And, like, moving day is low-key, you're like, it's not like a final goodbye, but it's a goodbye, I'm not going to see you for a while. Goodbye, you're not going to see my face on a daily, maybe not a weekly or a monthly. So it's like, just think about y'all's emotions of the day of. Like, you might be excited, but your parents might be like, oh my gosh, they're really going. So keep that in mind while I go through the rest of this, okay? So this is what I did. I had a whole game plan. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'll say this the day prior to, but people stress, so do it the day of and the day prior to this. I had a game plan. So I wrote down who's doing what, sent it to them, because mind you, it was my family, so my dad, my mom, and then the twins and them, and also my boyfriend Josh helped me. So I'm like, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. They knew the game plan, because why is it going to be 6 of us in a small room trying to figure out who's doing what, and I only had like 2-3 hours, and my other roommate was going to come in. So, for example, my mom did like a lot of the deep cleaning, while my sisters did all like the ripping out of the packages and putting it to like where it needs to be. Me and Josh were basically putting stuff where it needs to be, and my dad was on setup. So while everything was happening, somebody was doing something, and nobody was primarily lost because boxes are organized. Everybody knew what to do. They just need to be in the mindset of doing it and just navigating through like a tight space. So please make sure who's doing what and making sure everybody acknowledges that or knows that and kind of give it to them in a way that's digestible to them. So saying you do what? Anyways. Now on to the last one. I say to eat and then drink water. Oh my God. You guys, eat and drink before y'all like go there. So for me, we left the house at like some 6 o'clock. Y'all, some 6 o'clock. It's a 2-hour drive. And we knew there was traffic. So we left like 6 o'clock low key. 6-7 o'clock low key to like get ready. And also y'all won't even see that. The video or the little tidbit is going to be up here and also in the description box. Definitely watch that if you want to kind of get a clear idea of what I'm talking about. Just eat before. Like for me, I was like, even after, I was exhausted and I like had to lay down a little bit. Like eat before then because you're going to need to be rejuvenated while you're doing this whole 3 hours. Because think of it, you're moving into a place. Like even if it's a dorm, it's gonna take a lot of energy out of you. But yeah, that's low key like all the tips. If you guys have any personal tips, please put them in the comment section down below and I can answer them, as well as if you want to see certain ideas, let me know. First of all, thank you guys so much for staying through the end of the video. I greatly appreciate y'all for that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Because why not? As well as turn on post notifications to be aware of all the videos that are dropping. But y'all, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Fridays, you already know the deal. For my people, you're going to know the deal, period. And also, why not, go check out my socials. Let's get them up too. So Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all that joint. And then, yeah, you guys have a good one. Hope moving day goes in for y'all. For all my people moving early and all my VC people moving in during Ram Camp or that week, I wish you guys Godspeed. And yeah, hope this helps.